Cathy Nagle-Ervin from Retail Training Tools. Coming up next. Welcome.
This is really cool.
Okay, so I had to add an extra slide into Cathy's presentation because Cathy was here at the very first Retail Success Summit in Grand Haven.
Look, and there's only like
and there
20
she is
people.
right there pointing with the little arrow where there were 37 attendees.
And look how many we have now.
And now look at us, right?
This is awesome.
So, okay, take it away, Cathy.
Okay, I'm going to talk a couple minutes about how to avoid assortment creep. I travel for my job in 6 states right now, and I visit not only my own stores, but other stores to shop the competition. And I see this over and over again, and assortment creep can really destroy your profitability. So I have 2 tips for you. The first one is create an avatar. And this is one that we did last July, our team, when we went to America's Mart. And her name is Eileen Everything. So this is a customer, and we probably worked on this for a couple of hours. We even asked a couple of our vendors for their input as well. And what you want to do with this avatar is everything about Eileen. How often does she come into the store? What does she buy? What lines does she buy? What's her job? What's her hobbies? Everything that you can fill in, all the details of your avatar. So with each store, you probably only want between 1 and 3 avatars. If you are making 5 to 6, I think you're a people pleaser, and you need to cut down on those avatars. But when I go to America's Mart later this week, I have Eileen on my cell phone and on my iPad. And as I'm walking the showroom floors, I'm looking for stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I would buy that. But no, I have to really think about Eileen who's on my phone, and would Eileen buy that? So that's how I kind of edit my shopping experience when I go to America's Mart. The next idea that I have for you comes from the Retail Mastery System, and that's the merchandise matrix. And what you're going to do is on the top, you're going to have your price points. And depending on what industry you are, those price points can be varied a lot. The average transaction should be your middle point of your graph. And then on the sides, you can do your different product categories. So one way of looking at this is that red spot. I may not have any items for that one particular price point in jewelry. So when I go shopping in America's Mart, that's on the top of my shopping list. The other way to look at this is look at your existing items that you have, and maybe in the $10 frame category, I have like 20 different items. So that's when you have to do a SKU-mageddon, as I call it, and cut SKUs and balance out your product assortment. And another thing to think about, since this time of year and we're starting to think about holiday shopping, is go back to Eileen Everything. What would Eileen Everything be coming into the holiday season buying from your store? So in this case, it's change the product categories and say Eileen needs to buy a gift for grandma, maybe her husband, maybe a school teacher for her kids. So think about those people that Eileen will be coming into your store and use the same merchandise metrics to get ready for the holiday season. And then lastly, don't let the vendors lead you astray. So many times, free display, oh, I would love that thing, and I already know where I'm going to put that candle assortment in my store. Start small with assortments, test the products, especially in new lines, reorder as appropriately, and you know what? You could probably have bought that fixture a whole lot cheaper rather than investing inventory that's going to be tied up so you don't have the cash, and you end up taking a markdown on it, so you lose your profitability. So.